Good afternoon. Hope everybody's well on a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. A little bit of transfer news. Obviously, we know the transfer window isn't officially shut in Europe, so we can still actively seek to get players out of the football club, which is something that Arsenal are trying to do. Big up everybody in the chat. I will come to some questions and comments shortly, so just bear with me for a few minutes. But thank you to everybody already watching live as well, over 100 inside 20 seconds. So that's pretty mad, but I will come back to comments and questions shortly. Notifications appear to be working today. I didn't know this, but if you do more than 3 or do 3 streams a day, it doesn't send out notifications on the 3rd stream. And I did a test stream during the day yesterday, which is why hardly anybody got the notification for the 3rd one I did last night. So, but anyway, let's get into this story about the players that we're looking to get out of the club. Unai Emery has actually spoken. Let me just find the article I read. Kind of underprepared for this, and I loaded up a different webpage. Where are we? There we go. Shkodran Mustafi. Right. Emery's basically said that he is looking to get players out of the squad, and players that are going to stay are the ones that he thinks are going to help us going forward into getting a top 4 challenge. Now, there is 4 players being touted around. He hasn't actually named any of the players, but he did say that he's still assessing the squad. He's still actively searching to see who can help us going forward and who can't. Now, one of the players, and I'm kind of sad about this, and I'm hoping it is only going to be a loan move, and that is Smith Rowe, Emil Smith Rowe. I'm kind of gutted he's not in the plans. It don't look like he's in the plans right now, and that's kind of sad because I think he's a good player, and we've seen that in pre-season. We've seen the emergence of Joe Willock. We've seen the emergence of Maitland-Niles. So, you know, I think that Smith Rowe could do that as well. I think he could step up. I think that he could come into the team and he could do stuff with us going forward. But if it is only a loan move, then I suppose we just have to accept that. He goes out on loan, he gets a year's worth of experience, and he comes back a whole lot better for Arsenal going into the next season. And then if that is the case, I fully expect him to get game time. I think the club rate him. There's no doubt about that. Listen, every Arsenal fan rates him. The club rate him, I think. If he goes out on loan, it could be like Eddie Nketiah, who's gone out on loan. He's going out to maybe down to a championship team, maybe back to Germany. We know he was on loan there. Didn't quite go to plan. He was injured for a lot of that. But if he goes out on loan, he comes back a better player, because if you're playing games, you become better. It's as simple as that. Excuse me. One of the other players that is being touted, let's go back to Shkodran Mustafi. 80 grand a week he's apparently on in terms of weekly wage. We all know he's not got a future at Arsenal. We know that. We all know his bad stuff. We all know. We all get on his case. We've all coated him off at some stage since he's been here. But if we can actually get money for him, it's being tipped that it's a loan move. We're open to a loan move, even just get him off the wages for the season and then potentially sell him at the end of the season coming. Actually, I don't even know. Let's have a look at how long he's got left on his contract. I'm not sure how long he's got left. It might be a case of he hasn't got anything left, so it's just his last season. I don't actually know, but let's have a look. Let's check it out while we are doing this. Where are we? There we go. Let's have a look. But yeah, he's being tipped to go out, whether it be a loan or whether it be sold. Listen, I'd rather he be sold. We get the money and we can go and put that towards something else. I don't think anyone's stupid enough to go and do 20-30 million pounds on him. He's under contract until the end of the season, apparently, according to Transfer Market website. So if that is the case, we loan him out, we get the wages off the wage bill, and he's a free agent at the end of the summer. So either way, it'd be good news because he won't be here anymore. Now, like I said, is anyone going to come and buy him when he's only got a year left? Probably not. I don't know. But one thing I do know is that with the signing of David Luiz, Callum Chambers played fantastic against Newcastle at the weekend. I can't really see Mustafi getting a single game this season. So maybe it is for the best that the club get rid and he goes. And I think a lot of Arsenal fans will be happy with that one. Nothing against him personally, but he just ain't good enough and never has been, in my opinion. Another one, again, nothing personal, Mohamed El Neni. He is what he is. He's just a sideways and backwards sort of footballer. He's got nothing actually about him. And yeah, it's a case of let's see if we can get rid of him as well. You know, if we can get a couple of million quid in for him, We paid, I think, 7 million or 5 million pound for him. If we can get anywhere near that, it's a miracle. Galatasaray was said to be interested in him. And like I said, the transfer window's open to get players out of the club until the end of this month. So there is still time to get some players out, get some money in. Whether the club put these players out on loan and just see out their contracts, we remain to see that. But I think it's good that there is players being touted to go out. Another one, the fourth one is, it's gone out of my head. Who's the fourth one? Jesus Christ, I'm having a mare today, ain't I? Bloody hell. The fourth one was, where are we? Smith Rowe, El Neni. I'm having an absolute mare. Oh, mate. Smith Rowe, El Neni. I've lost it. Who was the fourth one? I've had a disaster here. Anyway, while I'm looking for that, Monreal, thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody in the comment section. I'd be shafted without you lot, I swear. Yes, Nacho Monreal, that's the next one. Obviously, we signed Kieran Tierney. So Kolasinac, we don't know quite what's going on with him at the moment, the situation with him and Ozil. We're not too sure whether he's going to be back anytime soon. But the club are actively seeking to try and get rid of Nacho Monreal. Now, I'm confused with this, not the fact that we're trying to get rid of him, but did he sign a new contract or didn't he? Or was he out of contract? Did he still have a year's contract? Because there was a lot of stories going around during the transfer window that was open for purchases in, that he'd signed a new deal. There was also people saying, no, he actually had a year longer than we thought, or there was an activation in his contract to get that extra year. So I'm not too sure whether he's actually 1 year extension. See, this is what I read. A lot of people were saying that he had that year extension in his contract. A lot of people were saying he run out of contract and we gave him a year. So there was conflicting reports all season. But like a lot of you guys are saying, I think we activated that 1 year because obviously we were trying to get Tierney in. We weren't sure whether that was going to officially happen. So I think to cover our own backsides, I think we activated that year clause in the contract. Now, if that's the case, again, we could get a few quid for him. And I kind of like Monreal, but his time's up. He's not good enough, in my opinion, to where we want to get to. And with the emergence of Tierney, signing from Celtic, obviously he's injured at the moment, but as soon as he's not injured, he will be starting games for Arsenal. It's as simple as that. Kolasinac, like I said, we don't know when he's coming back, but we are trying to get 4 players out, maybe even more. And we've still got a few weeks of this window to get them out. There's still deals going through all across Europe right now. So if anybody comes in and takes any of them players, I'll be quite happy. Apart from maybe the Smith Rowe one, but like I said, that one could end up being a blessing because he comes back a better player, having played for a full season. I think he's currently injured, but we signed Kieran Tierney whilst being injured, so that won't stop any potential deal happening, in my opinion. But Emery loves Xhaka, sadly, says Abu. Well, listen, Xhaka played all right at the weekend, so we can only go off of their last game, and all the players played pretty well apart from Mickey. Nobody's linked to him, unfortunately, right now, but we shall see. Listen, there's nearly 800 of you watching live. I do appreciate it at 1 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon, UK time, so please do stick a like on the video. 87 of you have done that so far. I'll come to some comments in a second. I also wanted to say thanks very much to over 400 of you that have already gone and subscribed to my FIFA channel, which I set up last night. Anybody who hasn't subscribed to that, the link is in the description, so you can go and do that right now without coming off of this video. You can go and subscribe to that channel. There will be content on that in the next couple of days. So just try and keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm getting the game capture set up. There will be FIFA 20 content when that comes out. I'm going to buy a PS4 as well, so I can cover both consoles. And I'm going to do stuff like playing against subscribers, playing career mode. I know a lot of people wanted career mode that are in the comment section of that channel when I set up and put a video out on it yesterday. I'll be doing FUT champs, FUT rivals, as and when, depending on when Arsenal are playing and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll be having some fun. I know a couple of pro FIFA players as well, so I'll try and get a couple of them on. Hashtag Ryan, he's my pal. I'll see if I can get him on. There's another guy as well. So yeah, we'll see if we can get that channel up and running. And yeah, it's going to be all exciting. It means more work for me, but I'm happy to do it. And I enjoy playing FIFA. I spend half of my life playing FIFA, so why not start streaming it as well? And then a lot of it will be live streamed. In fact, most of it will be live streams. We'll be doing giveaways on it as well. Pro clubs, that's something I could be open to, mate. The Fish Bros, I could say I could do that. Listen, I'll be straight up. I'll be honest with you. I've only ever played Ultimate Team. So any other game mode, you guys are going to have to help me through it because I've never played it, and it'll all be new to me. But anyway, enough of all that. If you want to go and subscribe to it, the link is in the description of this video right now, so you can do that while we're on the stream. But let's read some comments out. FIFA is done. Wait till the new one's out. Well, I'm thinking that Rich Franklin, big up yourself. I'm thinking just get some content on it, so when the new one drops, I'll get early access on it anyway. I'll do that every year, and then I'll do some pack opening sessions. I'm gonna try and do anywhere between 300 and 500 quid's worth of FIFA points on opening night on that. So yeah, hopefully we'll have Cristiano Ronaldo in the club on the opening night. That'd be nice. That'd be good because that is my go-to guy on FIFA 19 right now. He's dragging me through games single-handedly. Dan says I pack Pele. And all you guys, right, and girls in the comment section, I know you've all seen troops calling me Graham Potter, right? I can see you. I see you all in the comments. I must admit, right, I don't know who it was that originally started that, but it was when we played Östersund. And seriously, if we had never been in the Europa League, we would never have played Östersund. Nobody would ever have put 2 and 2 together. But I'm not actually related to him. He's not my older brother or younger brother, however it works. But yeah, I can't lie. I do look a little bit like him. So anyway, now we've put that to bed, let's read some comments out. Give us some comments about the 4 players that we just spoke about a minute ago. What do you think of Smith Rowe if he potentially goes? Let me know about that in the comments. Buy Graham Potter as your coach on FIFA 20. Loan will be better for Mavropanos. Do you know what? That's a player that's not really kick-started his career at Arsenal. Is Mavropanos? It hasn't really quite worked for him yet. That's due to injuries, just due to bad timing on the injuries as well. Every time he seems to get a break in the team, he ends up getting injured or a red card. He got a red card in a game as well, didn't he? So he's had 2 bad injuries in games that he's played, and then he's had a red card as well. So it hasn't quite gone for him right now. Lee, you shouldn't have told me that Monreal looks like you. I can't unsee it now. Thanks for that, Evan. I get it all the time. Monreal, Peter Crouch, Graham Potter, Joe Root, that's another one. Jesus Christ, man, there's a lot of people that look like me, isn't there? Who's the other one? Russell Howard, that's another one. But yeah, can we beat Liverpool considering Alisson's injury, says Homer Simpson. Big up yourself, Homer. Dolt. I'm not too sure. I don't know, mate. Listen, it's going to be a tough ask. I watched a video that the Premier League put out on YouTube the other day. It was a 24-minute video. It was absolutely fantastic. So if you haven't seen it, right, go and check this out. It was about some of the best goals we've scored in Premier League history as a football club like Arsenal. Some of the goals that we have scored have been absolutely mental, and some of Van Persie's goals and stuff like that. It was mad. So yeah, go and check that out if you haven't seen it, because we have actually scored some, and some of Adi Bayor's goals as well. Jesus Christ, that one he scored against Tottenham where he chested it and volleyed it, unbelievable goal. But yeah, that was sick. But Rusty, you lot are wind-up merchants, I swear to God. But yeah, just coming on to Liverpool, the reason I brought up that video is because it showed Van Persie's goal in about the 97th minute at Anfield, where he volleyed it in near post, past Pepe Reina, I think it was. And I may be wrong, but I think that was the last time we got any points at Anfield. And that was how long ago it was. I may be wrong in that. I might actually be way wrong on that, actually. But yeah, that's the last one I can remember. So yeah, it's kind of funny that we're going into this Liverpool game. They've got their goalkeeper out, and he is a mad goalkeeper. Let's be real, he's a top draw goalkeeper. Can we get anything at Anfield? It's going to be a big ask, mate. I'd take a draw right now and snap your arms off for a draw. But I don't think we'll get anything. I can't lie. I don't think we will. Ramsey's goal against Galatasaray. Yeah, it was a Premier League one. But yeah, that goal was mental, mate. He hit that so hard. You look like Tintin. You're a joker, bro. Anfield is intense. Do you know what, right? I've been to Anfield, and it is quite a loud stadium. I can't lie, yeah. But it weren't as loud as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, and when I went to Atletico Madrid away for the Europa League, that stadium mate, that stadium was that was deafening. It was that loud. Yeah, you come out, your ears are still ringing. So it's Anfield's a good stadium. I like it. It's a traditional old school stadium, but it ain't the famous atmosphere that you think it is. Maybe it is on Champions League nights. Don't get me wrong. I've not been there for one of them. But a Sunday kickoff in the daytime against Liverpool, it was a little bit disappointing. I can't lie. I predict Arsenal will win 2-1 against Liverpool, says Aaron. Well, I love your confidence, mate. Let's read some more. Graham Potter's long lost brother. Jog on, Ali. We got Pepe, baby, says Nicky B. Well, we have. Let's hope he's up to speed by then as well. Let's hope he has a good game this weekend if he plays. Let's read some more. Didn't Raul give a contract extension to El Neni? I don't think he did, Tokyo Guna. Good afternoon to you as well. Nearly 1,000 of you watching live. Please do stick a like on the video. I do appreciate that. I'm going to do a couple more minutes of this, and then I'm going to get myself out of here. I will be back about 5 o'clock. Hopefully it will be bang on 5 o'clock, but we'll go through some more talking points later on. Pepe Laka Aubameyang on Saturday. Yeah, I would, mate, Gunnarsson. I would do that on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie about it. Listen, I don't think all three of them can play every game. Away games especially. You know, you're going to lose something defensively if you play all three of them. So I wouldn't play all three of them in certain away games. Maybe Anfield, for example, being one of them. I wouldn't play all three. Maybe drop one of them from maybe Laka or Pepe. I don't know, but we shall see. Home games against the likes of Burnley, yeah, all day long. Go for it. Go and play all three of them. Blitz the team. Get them off the park and the game done by half time. PS4 or Xbox. I'm currently on Xbox, but I will be buying a PS4. So yeah, I will be doing that ASAP. Obviously, funds are being spent out on this studio setting, which is something I'm looking to get into by the 1st of September. I don't think it's going to be that early. It might be the middle of September, about the 13th. But yeah, that is definitely something I'm sort of negotiating when I can get in with them. Spoke to them earlier on today. So yeah, I'm just they need to decorate it up a little bit and do other building work in it as well. So yeah, hopefully I can be in there by the 1st of September. But if not, it'd be middle of September. But definitely 100% it'll be happening. Top 6 predictions, says Mayo. Man City, Liverpool, sadly Tottenham 3rd, Arsenal 4th, Chelsea, then Man United. Why did we never win in Europe from 98 to 06? I'm 21, says Jay. Thank you for that. Sorry, I missed VP's one as well ages ago, so thank you for that as well, VP. Do you know why I don't think we won in Europe? And I think we got a little bit unlucky at times, but we've had the chances. Let's be real. We've had the chances to go and win it. We've lost how many European finals now? It's mentality. That's all it comes down to. It's mentality, knowing when to shut up shop. We were unlucky in the Champions League final. We were up against a great Barcelona team. But that final, Lehmann shouldn't have been sent off. Give him the goal and we win the game anyway. We were absolutely knackered. If Thierry Henry had buried the one-on-one he had, we would have won it anyway. But sadly, we didn't. The Naeem from the halfway line, Jesus Christ. I don't ever want to talk about that game ever again in my life, so we're moving on. But yeah, just mentality, mate. That's all it is. Right, let's do 2 more and I'm getting out of here. 2 more. We taking points from Liverpool this season. Trust me, count my words, says Cabo Professor. I love the confidence, bruv. Love it. Update on your FPL team. Let's have a quick butchers at that. There's over 3,000 of you in that league, so it's mental, absolutely mental. And like I said, anyone who's joined late, the link for the FIFA channel is in the description. So if you want to play FIFA against me at some point, go and check that out. If you want to watch me live streaming FIFA as well, it'd be career mode. We do all sorts. Whatever you guys want to do, I'll do it. So yeah, let's Fantasy Premier League. Let's type that in and quickly give you an update on where I am in my own league. Fantasy, if I can spell. Fantasy Premier League. There we go. Right, let's load. Leagues. Here we go. I am, wow, Jesus, I've gone up a couple of thousand places. I'm currently 1,024th in my league, or our league, should I say. Let's see who's top of that league. Let's see if any who's top. Rich Cobb, if you're watching this stream, big up yourself. You're sat top with 120 points. Jonathan Badejo, 114.2nd. Chris Brown, what a quality name, 112th. 112 points, sorry, sat third. Twiggy 16, Dylan Twig is fourth. Clarkson, Chica Vero, joint fourth. Oliver Colson fourth. Hamza, you're seventh. Obviously it's done fourth, fifth and sixth, but they're all joint fourth. So yeah, eighth is James Munton. Ninth is H Takeover. Kennedy A, you're not you're joint ninth as well. So there we go. I'm over 1,000th. So yeah, it's all good. Thank you very much to everyone who watched live. Do stick a like on the video before you leave. Thanks for everyone in the comments. And I'll get back to you all at 5 o'clock with another live stream. So turn notifications on and subscribe if you're new as well. Big up yourselves. I'll speak to you all later, peeps.